కనిపిస్తుంది కానీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ లెవెల్ కనిపిస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు
లేదు సార్, ఇది పీపీటీ మోడ్లో రాలేదు సార్. మీరు అది పీపీటీ డెస్క్టాప్లో పెట్టేసి ఓపెన్ చేయండి సార్. మీరు షేర్ బటన్ కొట్టినాక అప్పుడు డెస్క్టాప్లో పీపీటీ ఓపెన్ చేయండి సార్. బిఫోర్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తే అది కనబడదు.
అచ్చా, ఓకే. డెస్క్టాప్ లో పెట్టేసి ఓపెన్ చేయండి.
జస్ట్ డెస్క్టాప్ లో పెట్టేయండి. షేర్ బటన్ తో డెస్క్టాప్ దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్ళండి.
రైట్ సార్, ఓకే, డన్ డన్, గాట్ ఇట్. Now, sir?
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Okay, ఇది డిఫరెంట్ కనిపిస్తుంది. నో ప్రాబ్లం సార్, ప్లీజ్ కంటిన్యూ.
కావట్లేదు
అనోటేషన్. ఓకే, సమ్ డిఫరెంట్ షో డిఫరెంట్లీ కనిపిస్తుంది.
మీరు నాకేమైనా అంటే
తెలియదు సార్. అది ఇందాక నేను ఇంకొక జూమ్ సెషన్ చేశాను, నార్మల్ గానే వచ్చింది. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, కింద ఎనోటేషన్ ఉంది చూడండి.
ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది కానీ ఈ మోడ్ లో వస్తుంది, పిపిటి మోడ్ లో ఐఎమ్ అనేబుల్ టు.
ఇదే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి సార్, నో ఇష్యూ.
ఓకే, ఈజ్ ఇట్ విజిబుల్?
ఎస్ సార్, విజిబుల్. లేదంటే దీన్ని పీడిఎఫ్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు సార్ మీరు.
రైట్, డన్ డన్ సార్, డన్.
సేవ్ యాజ్.
Yeah. Okay. Just hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, right. Naisra sir, are you there?
Yes sir.
Now okay? Is it?
Yes sir.
Okay, right. Sorry. दिस इज द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल. अगर आप लास्ट मिनट पे कुछ करने सोचा है लास्ट मिनट एग्जाम में, अभी ये पूरा टाइम नुकसान करके आप लास्ट मिनट पे देखे तो ऐसे ही होता है. मैं आई एम ट्राइंग टू सेव इट एज पीडीएफ, बट मेरे को वो अभी क्या बोले तो ये नहीं लग रहा है. वो मैं आई एम रिपीटेडली आई एम सेविंग इन पीपीटी मोड ओनली, राइट? Okay. So various recruitment modes are UPSC, Group A officers appoint होता है, and President of India is the competent authority to make the appointing authority to make the UPSC recruitments. And the UPSC officers, they will appointed to level 10, directly level 10. And RRB, Railway Recruitment Board, under the control of Railway Recruitment Control Board. Okay, Railway Recruitment Control Board के under level 2 and above post के लिए RRB देख लेगा. RRC level 1 post के लिए, and you please note that right 21 RRBs there across the India and 16 RRCs. Okay, RRCs. So this is about the RRB, RRCs, and RRC is directly under the control of RRCB. Okay, and whereas RRC is under the control of general manager, and it's a independent body. RRB is a independent body, and whereas it will be headed by one of the SAG officer. Then CG appointments. Okay, CG appointments will be मैं फिर बताता हूँ CG appointments का, थोड़ा मैं राइट अप लिख के आपको भिजा देता हूँ. Right, then sports appointments will be there 60%. There are two quotas, 60% talent scouting and 40% open advertisement, and the cultural quota. So cultural quota appointments will also be made every year. Every financial year, 2 group C posts will be filled through cultural quota, and scouts and guides every financial year 2 group C per zonal railway and 2 group D per each division. Then kith and kins of the railway accident victims, we appoint the kith and kins. Kith and kins means the dependents, nothing but dependents. And land loser quota, this quota is dispensed. Right now we are not recruiting any candidates against the land loser quota. It has been dispensed from 2019 onwards, it seems, and we are just paying some lump sum compensation. हम compensation पे करके land loser quota को अभी dispense कर दिया है, अभी से appointment नहीं कर रहे हैं. Then UPSC recruitment में आपको group A gazetted officers recruit होते हैं level 10 के लिए. Indian Railway Traffic Service, Account Service, Personal Service and Engineering Services में all these things will be called as a organized services. Right, ये पूरा पोस्ट को हम ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सर्विसेज बोलते हैं. अभी आप लोग एग्जाम लिख रहे हैं, वो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सर्विसेज का एग्जाम लिख रहे हैं. एंड इंडियन रेलवे सर्विस ऑफ इंजीनियर्स एंड इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर्स, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स, and another one signal engineering will be there. And another one category is Indian Railway Health Service, IRHS बताते हैं इन लोगों को, doctors. Okay, and all the Indian Railway services are merged as IRMS with effect from 15 to 2022. Okay, all the services have been merged into IRMS. Now onwards, as of now, in Indian Railways, only 2 services. One is IRMS and another one is Health Service, IRHS. And these people will be recruited through civil service examinations, engineering service examinations, and combined medical services examination. IRHS post वाले medical services examination attempt करके आते हैं. Then recruitment, RRB recruitment. You all are aware that RRB will be headed by chairman, right? One chairman will be there, SAG officer. He will be assisted by the deputy secretary, right? Any service can be opted, right? Deputy secretary, it is a J grade officer, he is, and he will be assisted by the assistant secretary, who will be a group B officer, right? A group B officer will be there, and under the control of, right, under the guidance of RRCB, Railway Recruitment Control Board, right? The RRBs will function. There are 21 RRBs across the Indian Railways, and they used to issue their notification to different posts, technical and non-technical posts. And for technical, non-gazetted posts only, right? So technical JEE, SSC, non-technical some NTPC, non-technical popular categories like station master, clerks, and recruitment mode will be open competitive examinations by RRBs and special recruitment deals for the reserved SC categories and this. So these are the recruiting categories of by the RRB. And when it is come to RRC का काम है only recruitment of group D posts such as track maintainers, pointsmen, helper, etc. And recruitment mode also open competitive examinations only and special drives to the PWBD and ex-servicemen they may conduct. Okay, so and then quota based special categories, right? Sports quota है. Sports quota, I already told that sports quota में 2 quotas are there, right? Or this talent scouting quota, right? 60% हम talent scouting quota ले लेते, right? Talent scouting quota where we take the talent persons, right? Under the RSPB, right? Railway Sports Promotion Board. Railway Sports Promotion Board will recruit the, right, 60% talent scouting quota people, and 40% will issue the open advertising, right? And the circular, ये circular हो गया 189 by 2010 is the circular for recruitment of sports persons and this thing. And age criteria will be, right, 18 to 25 years, right? And qualification requirement is, right, no reservation applicable. Qualification is as per the post only, right? So जो DR कोटा qualification अगर कोई senior clerk appoint हो रहा है, so he should possess the graduation, but right, and qualification relaxations, right? No age relaxation, right? No age bar qualification relaxation for the open advertisement, right? Open advertisement quota mein no age relaxation, nothing. Okay, but in case of talent scouting quota, talent scouting, right? Lower or upper age relaxation can be by railway board, right? Even qualification relaxation, right? Qualification relaxation also, right? By railway board only, right? Railway board, right? Qualification result, but should acquire the qualification within 4 years of recruitment, right? They should acquire within 4 years of the recruitment. Okay, then after joining railways, and if they for medal winning performance, right, they will be provided with the out of turn promotion. Okay, out of turn promotion, maximum 2 OTPs, right, with the approval of GM. Right, 2 OTPs out of the turn promotions maximum with the approval of OTP. And incentive increments, right, to players, a referee, and empires also, right? So maximum 5 in entire service. Okay. Paid as personal pay only, personal pay without any allowances. Okay. So this is with regard to the sports quota. Brief about the sports quota recruitment. Okay. Sports quota recruitment and the incentives and the out of turn promotions to the sports quota appointees. And come to cultural quota, right? Cultural quota every financial year, right? Every financial year to Group C, right? Per zone. Okay, only to Group C. Okay, so age will be as per the recruitment rules, right? And reservation, no reservation, no, यहाँ भी हम reservation नहीं देंगे. Age relaxation, right? As per the communal available, right? Age relaxation available. Okay, and they should possess educational qualification, right? Required to the post plus, right? Diploma in the category for which is appointed. अगर हम कोई एग्जाम्पल म्यूजिक वाला को अपॉइंट कर रहे हैं, राइट, सिंगर, so he should possess diploma in music from okay, diploma in music रहना है, right? And the committee for selection will be SAG officers, right? One personal department officer, one any department, and right, one from the relevant field. अगर हम डांसर को अपॉइंट कर रहे, वी हैव टू कॉल जो डांस अकेडमी का जो हेड ऑफ सम प्रिंसिपल है, उसको हम बुला के विल कंडक्ट द, सो दे विल बी first we will conduct a written examination, right? Written examination plus trial will also be there, right? Trial भी देना पड़ेगा, stage performance or trial, right? Stage performance देना पड़ेगा. Okay, so this is about the cultural quota. And then come to scouts and guides. Okay, scouts and guides. So every year, right, financial year to Group C, right, plus to Group D each division, right? And same thing, right, is as per recruitment rules, and no reservation here also, and age relaxation available, right? Educational qualification as required to the post. Okay, and committee. Group C के लिए committee will be SAG officer, right? SAG officers, 3 SAG officers. and one will be one personal department, one personal department का होगा, and another 2 officers of any 2 other department. Okay, and for group D, right, it will be a 3 JAG officer. Same condition, 3 JAG officer, 1 personal का होगा, and 2 other department officer will be there, right? And the selection will be written examination plus perusal certificates, right? This is about the sports quota. And this special recruitment drives, right? Quota based recruitment. All the quota based recruitments are meant for the financial year, right? All the this quota based, all the quotas are, right, financial year based. If not finalized before 31st March, right? March, it will be lapsed. Right? This is about the special recruitments to the special category recruitments to the sports quota, cultural quota, scouts and guides quota. Then come to compassionate grounds appointment. So compassionate grounds appointment will be made, right, when so priority one में आएगा आपको ऑन ड्यूटी एक्सीडेंट्स, ऑन ड्यूटी डेथ, ऑन ड्यूटी कोई अगर ऑन ड्यूटी डेथ है तो प्रायोरिटी 1 एंड प्रायोरिटी 2, राइट, प्रायोरिटी 2 में आएगा आपको ऑफ ड्यूटी बट died due to railway accident, right, railway accident. एंड प्रायोरिटी 3 में आएगा आपको प्रायोरिटी 3 नेचुरल डेथ्स, राइट, नेचुरल डेथ while in service. Okay, so this priority 1 cases, right, a natural death and total medical incapacitation. Okay, and priority 4 होगा आपको medical decategorized and missing cases, missing employee cases. So priority 1, right, priority 1 30 days में करना है, right, and remaining are right 3 months. Okay, and in case of missing employee, when we should consider the missing employee case for the CG, 2 years after, right, at least 2 years after missing with FIR and non-traceable certificate from the, right, non-traceable certificate. Okay, then employee, the competent authorities should, right, should be right, he should not be, the missing employee is not suspected that he is involved, should not be involved in any anti-social activities are not left the country. Right, if there is a suspect that he left the country or he is involved in any social activities, there won't be no this thing, right? हम CG देने का जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, so these are the priorities for the cases, and it is come to, when it is come to, okay, so age relaxation, right, पहले बिफोर एज रिलैक्सेशन कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी कौन है? कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी. ओके, कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी. Competent authority is the DRM or CWM, right? Or HODs. Okay, HOD or PHOD, HOD, PHOD, then general manager, some of the cases, and in cases of some of the cases, railway board also. So age relaxations, right? Age relaxation, upper age, right? Upper age can be freely relaxed, right? Freely relaxed. Upper age हम freely relax कर सकते हैं, and lower age also. Lower age, right? Up to 1 year, right? Up to 1 year GM, and beyond that, Ministry of Railways, that is Railway Board. Age relaxation का बारे में वो है, okay? And then come to educational qualifications, right? So this should acquire the minimum educational qualification required for that post, but can be relaxed, right, by the GM, but should secure, right, secure within 2 years of appointment. Okay, in deserving cases can be, right, no confirmation till he acquires the qualification, no confirmation, no promotions, right? So these are the educational qualification as required to the post shall be granted. And time limit for submission of this CG appointment request, right? Time limit for CG request, right? In normal cases, right, 5 years. In normal cases, 5 years. In case of minor child register, right, registered case, right, 2 years after attaining the age of, within 2 years, they should approach the authority within 2 years after attaining the age of majority. Okay, and this up to 20 years cases can be considered by the old cases can be considered by the DRM and CWM, and up to 25 years, right? 25 years cases can be considered by GM. Beyond 25 years, right, it should go to Railway Board. These are the this thing. Okay. So these are the conditions for the appointment of the competent authority, age relaxations, educational qualifications, relaxations, and time limit for the CG request, right? And if you want to refer any circular on the CG appointment, okay, CG appointment के बारे में आपको circular होना बोले तो it is master circular 16. Master circular 16 आप refer करना है, master circular number 16 refer करना पड़ेगा, and the who are eligible, right? Eligible wards, right? Wards eligible to CG appointment. कौन कौन है? First आएगा आपका wife or spouse, right? Wife or husband or spouse, okay? So wife or wife. So then unmarried sons, right? Unmarried, married बोल के कुछ भी नहीं है. Sons or daughters, unmarried daughters, right? Sons are unmarried daughters, right? And then come to this legally adopted children will also be treated as a son also. Okay. Then widow or divorced or married daughters, right? Married daughters. ये लोग भी, they are also, if they are breadwinner of the family members, then they are also eligible for this CG appointment. And in case of bachelor or spinster cases, right? Bachelor or spinster, right? Then their dependents also eligible. Spinsters cases, their dependents are eligible, like parents or brother or sister, or they are eligible for the CG appointment. Okay. And another doubt is that in case, right, both wife and husband, right, are railway employees, right, railway servants, then किसको देना है हम, right? First occasion, जिसका फर्स्ट डेथ होता है वो occasion में हम, right, first occasion we'll offer the CG appointment in case of both wife and husbands are this thing. So this is about a brief about the CG appointment. Right. Then come to appointment of kith and kins of the railway accident victims, that based on the recommendations of the railway board, right? So Ministry of Railways, we will appoint the kith and kins of the railway accident victims considered under the CG ground appointment framework only. Victim must be a bona fide passenger of that train, and death or permanent incapacitation must have occurred due to a railway accident or untoward incident. One dependent family member, spouse, son, daughter, brother, sister may be considered for Group D appointment on humanitarian ground. You have to note that only Group D employment दिया जा सकता है उन लोगों को. We cannot provide them any Group C employment. Only Group D employment दिया जाता है. Must be qualified, medically fit within the age limit. No competitive examination is required. Right? कोई competitive examination हम conduct नहीं करेंगे उन लोगों को. And appointment is not matter of right but discretion of the compassionate. And a certificate from police or railway protection force confirming accident authenticity is essential. Documents required are FIR copy, accident report, postmortem report, bona fide passenger proof, so and so, right? And in this CG appointment, another 2 points I have to mention here. So total medical, right? The incapacitation. Total medical incapacitation कोई होगा तो will be treated as death case only, right? Right? On par with will be treated on par with death case, right? And in missing also, in missing cases, right? Even partial medical incapacitation, partial, right? Incapacitation. So here, right, death case and eligible for the Group C appointment. Whereas in partial medical incapacitation, leftover service must be, right, 5 years from the date of medical decategorization and considered for only Group D employment, right? Group D employment के लिए consider. And in missing cases, right? In missing cases, the leftover service of missing employee, right? Must be 2 years. जब भी हम consider करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि 2-3 और 5-6 महीना सर्विस है वो भाग गया है घर से, हम we cannot consider that CG appointment. So these are the conditions. Another 2 to 3 points what I mean to add. So compassionate grounds and kith and kin. So then come to land losers quota. This is already dispensed as per 193 by 2019. They will be paid with the lump sum 5 lakhs rupees towards the compensation for the livelihood and no appointment, nothing. And these are the age relaxation, right? Age relaxation for the appointments is SC ST के लिए हम will provide some for SC ST. It will be 5 years age relaxation will be there, and OBC 3 years, and ex-servicemen. Actually, this is in this thing 3 plus total military service. 3 plus total military service बोल सकते हैं. Okay, that is the age relaxation for the military, and candidates who are serving as a Group C employees in railways. Okay, Group C and Group D substitutes with a 3-year service. For them, 10 years of the age relaxation will be there. And in case of a quasi administrative office, so up to the length of service rendered or 5 years, whichever is earlier. Then female candidates who are widowed or divorced, right, judicially separated, for them we will provide 5 years of age relaxation. And course completed active apprentices shall be relaxed to the extent of apprentice training undergone by them under the Act Apprentices Act, right? And those who are course completed for them, so these are the age relaxation criteria for the appointment for against the DR quota, against the DR quota. And the citizenship required, citizenship and nationality required, right, for the employment in Indian Railways is there must be Indian national or Nepali or Bhutan or Tibetan refugee who are so who have been migrated from Tibetan before 1162. And the another interesting thing is that any of these nationals, Pakistan, Burma, Sri Lanka, East African countries of Kenya, Uganda, who is a origin of Indian origin, but migrated from Pakistan, Burma, Sri Lanka for permanent residence in setting in India, right? They are also eligible for this railway employment. But other than Indian citizen, they must produce a certificate from the government of India, right? They are eligible, but 2 to 5, they have to submit a certificate from government of India. They are resident of the India, then only they are eligible. And examination fee point of view, right, this is also one of the interesting thing that in Indian Railways, first we charge 500 rupees to the from the candidates of UR candidates, and we refund the 400 rupees. हम 400 rupees उन लोगों को once they attempt the first CBT first stage examination, तुरंत हम उन लोगों का 500 rupees में 400 refund कर देते हैं, and they are, it means that RRB fees is 100 rupees only. And for my candidate belonging to the SC, ST, ex-servicemen, female, transgender, minorities or economically backward classes, right? So for them we'll charge 250 rupees, and entire 250 rupees we will refund them once they attempt the first stage examination. It means that these category people, SC, ST, ex-servicemen, female, transgender, PWBD, right? PWBD they have not mentioned here, but PWBD, minorities, economically backward classes, right? So these all the people are eligible for the fee exemption, right? Including Okay, so PWD also eligible for this fee exemption. So normal fee is 100 rupees and it is exempted to the different people. Then important points in the recruitment, right? So educational qualification prior to their employment, right? Closing date of the notification, and medical fitness for the post required, and age. This is also one of the, right, this thing, right? Age criteria, cutoff date for the age, cutoff date for the age will be considered as a 1st January next year if the date of issue of notification is between July and December. ये ध्यान से सुनना है आप, जुलाई दिसंबर के बीच में अगर कोई नोटिफिकेशन दे रहा है रेलवे का, उसका कट ऑफ डेट, एज कट ऑफ डेट होगा नेक्स्ट ईयर 1st January. If the notification is issued between January to June, so same year में 1st July will be the cut off date, right? So date of issue of notification will be the criteria for the determining the cut off date for the direct recruitment. In case of selections, right? In case of promotions, right? Cut off date, right? Cut off dates, right? For non-gazetted selection, it is the date of issue of notification, right? Date of notification, issue of notification will be the criteria for the determining this. Right? Non-gazetted selection, cut-off date, right? Date of issue of notification. Whereas for gazetted selection, like you are attending, right? Gazetted is the date of occurrence of vacancy. Occurrence of vacancy is the criteria. Okay. So, and age relaxation already देख लिया है, and Agniveer is also eligible for the age relaxation of first batch 5 years, and thereafter they are eligible for the age relaxation of okay. So and the sleeper class free AC pass, sleeper class plus travel pass will be issued to the SC/ST candidates. And the reservation in direct recruitment will differ from recruiting agency to recruiting agency, right? यहाँ थोड़ा आप ध्यान देके देखिए, right? Just observe it for SC/ST, right? And OBC candidate, right? And EWS also, SC/ST, EWS, right? And PWBD also. PWBD, up to PWBD, right? In direct recruitment, for each recruiting agency, the percentage of reservation is same, right? Recruiting agency, UPSC में 15%, ST 7.5, OBC and EWS and PWBD. Okay, same thing, same, सबका same है. Whereas in promotions, you all are aware that only SC/ST logo, right? SC/ST employees and PWBD, right? PWBD also recently included. Okay, so PWBD earlier it was not there. It is implemented with effect from 30/6/2016. And ex-serviceman quota, right? 10% in RRB and 20% in RRC. Okay, and CCA, course completed act apprentices, 0% is in RRB and 20% in RRC. And whereas for Agniveers, they are eligible for level 2 and above posts, they are eligible for 5% of the reservation and 10% in the level 1. And जो level 1 post के लिए हम अपॉइंट करते हैं, for that we used to conduct this physical efficiency test, right? Physical efficiency test. So it is exempted to the right physical ex-servicemen, course completed act apprentices, and agniveers, right? So physical efficiency test to the Group D post, right? Or RPF or RPSF. So it is exempted to the these categories. For all these remaining, all are eligible for that. And this reservation is for SC, ST, ex-servicemen, SC, ST, OBC and EWS. It is a vertical reservation, right? Vertical reservation हम apply करते हैं. And whereas for ex-servicemen, PWBD, Agniveers and course completed active apprentices, it will be a horizontal reservation. So this is about the appointment and various recruitment modes of the Indian Railways, right? So these are the conditions for the recruitment of the employees in the Indian Railways. Now we'll see the promotional policies. Just wait. Now I have to make it PDF. Okay. So now we'll see the promotion policy in Indian Railways. Okay, promotion policy in Indian Railways. So promotions, you all are aware that selections होता है, seniority cum suitability test होता है. कभी-कभी हम selection attend करने नहीं करते, but we will get the promotion as per our seniority only. And for artisans category, they have to attend the trade test. Okay, for artisan means technicians, right? Instead of their, we have to check their skills, right? We have to check their skills, not the theoretical knowledge. Practical knowledge हम देखना पड़ेगा technicians के लिए. So ये हम कैसा करते हैं? We will go through once. So first we should know the definition of the promotion, right? Promotion का मतलब है from one grade to another grade, like senior clerk to OS, and one class to another class. Like अभी आप कभी-कभी group D to group C ऐसा, and one group to another group. Okay, so these are this is the definition of the promotion. So for the purpose of promotion, the posts have been declared as selection post and non-selection post. Who will declare this selection, non-selection post? Railway board is the competent authority to declare a post, either it is a selection or non-selection post. And in earlier question papers, I have seen that there was a question, right? Who is the competent authority to declare a post, either selection post or non-selection post? बहुत सारे लोग they feel that general manager is the competent authority, but it is not correct. Only railway board is the competent authority to declare a post, whether it is a selection post or non-selection post. right? Then come to selection posts means where there will be a positive act of selection. Selection post का मतलब है there must be a written examination, right? There must be a written examination and which may consist viva voce and both also. For example, अभी आप लोग attempt कर रहे हैं group C to group B, for which we conduct the selection, right? Written examination, and it is followed by viva voce also. Okay. And then viva voce. Right now in Indian Railways, the viva voce has been dispensed, right, to all the categories of the non-gazetted posts except this post, right? Instructors. जहां जहां बात करना it is essential, right? That post for that post only the viva voce is existing. For remaining, right, all the posts okay, all the posts this viva voce has been dispensed by the railway board except for these posts that are instructors, hostel wardens, and teachers, law assistants, physiotherapists, telephone operators, receptionists, protocol inspector, publicity and advising inspectors, and photographers. So non-selection posts are filled by the senior most suitable railway servant. Seniority में नहीं रहना है, including seniority as well as he should found suitable also. So selections, right? Selection post में, non-gazetted post में, there are two types of selections will be there. One is general selection, right? One is general selection. Another one is LDC selection. So general selection with regard to up, it is like 70% quota, right? 70% quota. And LDC अभी आप लोग attempt कर रहे हैं, and ex-cadre post will also be there. So this will be on zone of consideration, right? We'll call only the persons who are senior most and 1:3 post के लिए हम बुलाएंगे. अगर हम एक post advertise दिया, notification दिया, we will call only 3% for this selection. If you are notified 10 vacancies, so you will call only 30 employees, right? Only 30 employees हम selection को बुलाएंगे. अगर आपका पोस्ट 3 है, we'll call only 9 people to the selection, and there won't be no negative marks in the selection. कोई negative mark नहीं है, and possibility of supplementary examination. हम supplementary examination कर सकते हैं, and panel will be drawn strictly as per the seniority. हम seniority को यहाँ ज़्यादा ये देंगे, right? We will give the preference to the seniority, only preference to the seniority, and SC ST employees can be picked up from bottom of the seniority also. And this is LDC. LDC का मतलब है अभी आप 30% लिख रहे हैं, उसको हम ग्रुप बी में 30% का LDC बोलते हैं. So we will call the volunteers. N number of employees can apply for the against that notification if they fulfill all the eligibility criteria as mentioned in the notification. And there will be 1/3 negative marks will be there. For each wrong answer, there will be 1/3 wrong answer, negative mark will be there. And please note that for your examination also, there will be a negative mark. And no supplementary examination, right? We won't conduct any supplementary examination when we call the volunteers. And panel will be drawn as per the merit, right? No seniority, nothing. जिसको मेरिट अच्छा आया उसको हम पैनल ड्रा कर लेंगे, राइट? दिस इज द सिलेक्शंस नॉन गेस्टेड पोस्ट में जो क्राइटेरिया हम फॉलो करते हैं वो. एंड व्हेन इट कम्स टू दिस नॉमिनेशन ऑफ कमिटी, सिलेक्शन कमिटी नॉमिनेशन के लिए, राइट, 3 members committee should be there, not less than senior scale officers, right? So there might be chance of question that the minimum scale of officer required for the nomination of this selection committee. Your answer must be senior scale, right? So including one officer from the personal department. Personal department से compulsory एक officer रहना है, and the department concern. अगर आप electrical department का exam conduct कर रहे हैं, there must be a one of the officer, senior, at least a senior scale officer from electrical department. And a SC/ST officer shall be there in the committee if SC/ST vacancies are notified, or if any SC/ST employees are in the zone of consideration. अगर कोई एक SC employee is passed, then there must be a one of the SC/ST community officers shall be there in the committee among of that 3 persons. Or you can add minimum 3 members रहना है. You can add another member also. 4 members भी nominate कर सकते हैं, but minimum condition is minimum में minimum 3 लोग रहना है. Committee बोले तो 3 लोग. Then gazetted selections अभी हम बात कर चुके. So this zone of consideration is only to the miscellaneous category post. अभी तो this zone of consideration is miscellaneous category post के लिए ही हुआ है. Miscellaneous category का मतलब है PS1 gazetted post, HM gazetted, right? Or public prosecutor, or PRO, public relations officer, or statistical and analysis officer, right? These are law officer, right? Law officer, etc. These all are miscellaneous category posts, right? Whereas this APO, ACM, right, AOM, these all are called organized services. Organized services, where these are called miscellaneous category of the posts. Okay. So for miscellaneous category of posts, still zone of consideration is there. Still zone of consideration is there to the miscellaneous category posts. So when zone of consideration is there, so the post will be this zone of consideration. अगर आप एक post announce कर रहे, you should call 5 employees. If you are announcing 2 posts, notifying 2 posts, you should call 8 people. And if you are announcing 3 posts, you should call 10 people. And if it is more than 4, then you should follow the non-gazetted जैसा हम 1:3 बुला लेंगे. Okay. So here another thing is that in addition to this, plus, right, plus twice failed, right, plus twice जो earlier selection में twice fail हो गया है, right, twice failed in earlier selections, right, उन लोगों को हम प्लेस कर लेंगे. जोन ऑफ कंसिडरेशन में ग्रुप बी के लिए ही है. दिस इज ओनली टू द ग्रुप बी ओनली, राइट. रिमेनिंग दिस थिंग नॉन गेस्टेड में ये फायदा नहीं है. सो जोन ऑफ कंसिडरेशन इज फॉर मिसलेनियस कैटेगरीज अदर देन द ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सर्विसेज, राइट. एज ऑफ नाउ 1 पोस्ट के लिए 5 लोग बुलाना, 2 पोस्ट के लिए 8 सीनियर मोस्ट एंड 3 पोस्ट 10 सीनियर मोस्ट, and 4 and above 1:3 basis, plus twice failed in the earlier selection. In case of SC/ST not available within the zone of consideration, agar SC/ST employees, sufficient employees are not there in the zone of consideration, right? In case of SC/ST, right? In case of SC or ST or PWBD employees, right? Sufficient not available, right, within the zone of consideration, then we have to extend the zone of consideration to 1:5, right, and pick up only SC/ST or PWBD employee. Okay. So this is about the zone of consideration of the for the group B posts. Okay. And so this zone of consideration has been modified by the Railway Board to the effect of only organized services. only to the organized services as per RBI number 93/2024 के हिसाब से ये अभी मॉडिफाई हो गया है. And these rules are 93/2024 rules are not applicable to the miscellaneous categories posts, right? And there no negative markings for organized service, right? For this miscellaneous categories still negative marking will be there. And the possibility of supplementary examination हम करेंगे. Panel will be drawn as per the seniority. So examination में there will be 110 questions and 100 to be attempted, and maximum duration of exam is 2 years. So here calling the volunteers with a 5-year service in level 6, negative marking will be there and no supplementary examination, right, at any cost, right? And panel will be drawn as per the merit only, and the examination will be conducted for 175 questions. 150 has to be attempted and duration of the exam is 3 hours. And this is also one of the another important factor, that nomination of a committee for the gazetted selection. Nomination of committee for the gazetted selection. Minimum 3 members PHOD रहना है. Minimum 3 members shall be there PHOD, and it should consist PCPO, then concerned department PHOD, and one SAG or PHOD officer must be there who belongs to SC/ST community officer must be there in the committee. So minimum committee members shall be 3 members. So assessment of vacancies, you please note down this also, right? Very important ये पूरा, right? Anticipated vacancies कितना कौन सा पोस्ट को दिया जाता. Selection post, right? Selection is important and non-gazetted is important. It is 15 months anticipation period. Anticipation periods means, right, anticipated vacancies which includes, right, यहाँ दिया हूं मैं, superannuation, volunteer retirements accepted and ready to deputation, IRRT, IDRT, ex-cadre, and higher grade promotional vacancies can be taken as a anticipated vacancies, right? Anticipated vacancies का definition है superannuation, volunteer retirements accepted something, and selection post है, and if it is to the gazetted post, then your anticipation will be, right, 24 months plus 6 months unforeseen vacancies. इसका मतलब है जो आप अभी एग्जाम लिख रहा है, हम we are taken the vacancy cycle from 1/1/2025 to 31/12/2026, 2 साल plus 6 months. तो आप अभी जो एग्जाम दे रहा है up to the for the vacancies, right, for the vacancies up to 36/2027 तक आपका vacancies पूरा ले लिया है हम. Okay, 2 plus 6 months of the unforeseen vacancies. It means 30 months or 2.5 years or 24 months plus 6 months unforeseen vacancies. In case of non-selection post, अगर non-selection post का आप कर रहे हैं, assessment कर रहे हैं, right, आपको non-selection post, non-gazetted post बोल के दिख गया, then your anticipation period will be 1 year. And in case of trade test also 1 year. And in case of ex-cadre post, ex-cadre means nothing but, हम अभी कुछ लोगों को अभी बता रहे थे मिलिट्री में सर्विस करके आया, मिलिट्री सर्विस करके, राइट, रिटायर्ड, मिलिट्री सर्विस से रिटायर्ड हो गया, हम उसको बोल रहे एक्स मिलिट्री, राइट, एक्स सर्विसमैन, राइट, एक्स मिलिट्री और एक्स सर्विसमैन. इसका मतलब है इफ एनीवन इज, राइट, अदर देन क्या, आउट ऑफ द कैडर काम कर रहा है. कोई एक बंदा है, ही इज वर्किंग एज ए चीफ ओएस पर्सनल, एक्चुअली हिज डिजिग्नेशन इज चीफ ओएस पर्सनल, बट he went on ex-cadre post of CVI personnel, right? CVI personnel को गया है, उसको हम ex-cadre बोलते हैं. नहीं तो कोई इंस्ट्रक्टर जैसा गया, his natural substantive post is chief OS, हम इसको बोलेंगे substantive post, right, post. And whereas this ex-cadre is officiating post, right? Officiating post. Okay. So that is temporary only. Ex cadre is a temporary. He will come back to his original post once that tenure is complete. So this slide is very important and it shows the anticipation period of vacancies for the different selections or assessments. So what are the stages involved in the selection process? ये just for academic interest, right? So stages are first we have to update the seniority list. Seniority list is the very important document for the assessment of vacancies. अगर आपका seniority गलत है तो आपका पूरा selection ही it will become null and void, right? कभी-कभी cancel भी हो सकता है. So first and foremost document is required for the conducting of a selection is you have to publish the seniority list in advance. We have to publish the seniority list, and if any seniority this thing is there, disputes are there, right? Then you have to dispose the representations of that seniority, and you have to be ready with the final seniority list. Then you have to assess the vacancies, right? अभी हम assessment of vacancies, existing vacancies plus anticipation of vacancies, as we have discussed in the earlier slide, will be taken into account to assess the vacancies. Then it should be certified by the licensing officer, right? यहाँ licensing officer का बारे में मैं दो चीज बताना चाह रहा हूँ, right? SC/ST employees के लिए, right? There must be a J grade SC/ST, right? Officer will work as licensing officer, right? Licensing officer. So he will take care all the SC/ST representation को चाहे तो J grade preferably, right? Preferably personal department, right? If no personal department officer is available, reserved officer is available that in that particular division or unit, then any other category department J grade officer should be nominated as a SC/ST licensing officer, right? And for OBC also separate licensing officer there will be there. Separate JSD officer will be there. And for ex-servicemen and PWBD, right? For them also, any one of licensing officer, any one of LO, right? Either SC/ST licensing officer or this OBC licensing officer, right? Will take care of the representations of the ex-servicemen as well as the PWBD employees also. So who will act as a licensing officer, SC/ST licensing officer? One of the J grade SC/ST officer will only act as a licensing officer, and he will certify the reservation roster. Certify the reservation roster, right? He is the only competent authority to certify the reservation roster. And for OBCs, there shall be a separate J grade officer. OBC J grade officer shall be there as a licensing officer. And ex-servicemen and PWBD employees के लिए any one of the SC/ST or OBC licensing officer will act as a licensing officer for the there, right? Then come to approval of the competent authority. It should be approved by the particular competent authority, right? So then issue of notification, we have to issue the notification, and finalization of the eligibility list. After issue of notification, we have to finalize the publish the final eligibility list of the employee. And if required, SC/ST vacancies are notified, we have to conduct the pre-selection coaching to the SC/ST employees also. So here the pre-selection coaching का बारे में मैं थोड़ा बताना पड़ता हूँ, right? Pre-selection coaching, right? Pre-selection coaching, right? To SC and ST only, to SC and ST ओनली ये SC ST के लिए दिया जाता है. किस किस को दिया जाता है? ग्रुप बी पोस्ट, ऑल द ग्रुप बी पोस्ट एंड सेफ्टी कैटेगरी पोस्ट एंड सेफ्टी कैटेगरी सिलेक्शन पोस्ट के लिए हम राइट सिलेक्शन पोस्ट राइट हम कितना दिन का देना है? कितना दिन का देना है? दिस प्री सिलेक्शन कोचिंग मस्ट बी minimum 60 hours or 3 to 4 weeks or should be spread out, right? Spread over to 15 to 21 working days देना है, right? Working days, working days covering entire syllabus, right? Pre-selection coaching only when to the category the post is notified, right? इसका मतलब है सपोज my notification is UR3 and 1 SC, so only SC employees should be imparted. Only SC employees should be imparted with the PPC because ST there is no notification में हमारा ST वैकेंसी नहीं है, so ST को हम देने का जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, so this is about the PPC to the SC ST candidates for the group B post. All the group B posts they are eligible and safety category posts only, right? Then constitution of selection committee. So constitution of selection committee will be made by competent authority. Okay, so for non-gazetted selection committees, right, will be nominated by SAG officers, nominally SAG officers, ADRM or CWM or HOD in the headquarters. And group B post के लिए general manager will nominate the selection committee, and we have to conduct the written examination for the selections, right? So supplementary written test if necessary. Supplementary written test हम कब conduct करना है, किस चीज के लिए conduct करना, that I will discuss in the later slide. Then we have to publish the key and disposal of objections. आप देख लीजिए आपका ग्रुप बी एग्जामिनेशन खत्म होने के बाद they will raise you can raise the objections also, right? He will publish the key and based on that key you can raise the objections also for the keys. Then publication of key and disposal of objections, publication of written test results. Okay, then directing for medical if required. So for all the group B posts, right, group B posts के लिए, right, there will be a medical will be either technical or non-technical, right? दो ही चीज है, टेक्निकल और नॉन टेक्निकल. बहुत सारे लोग क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं सर ग्रुप बी के लिए कौन सा मेडिकल क्लासिफिकेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड. व्हाट इज द मेडिकल क्लासिफिकेशन फॉर द group B selections? So there won't be no medical classification, right? Only two medical classification is group B technical, right, and non-technical. Okay, non-technical, right? So group B technical में non-technical में आपको आ जाएगा APO, ACM, right, and APO, ACM, AMM, and AFA, right? These are the non-technical posts, and where we can draw the best among the panel also, right? And technical में आप लोगों को आ जाएगा technical remaining all, right? All remaining. Okay, so this is medical requirement for the selections before selections. and then committee will sit and they will assess the suitability of the employee for the promotion, and then publication of panel and posting orders, then refusal of promotion and disposal of pay fixation, then disposal of representations if any from the employees, and publication of written examination marks. So these are the stages involved in a selection. अभी हम देखेंगे what are the effect of this constitution of selection committee. Selection committee में कौन कौन होगा, right? For posts below 4200, right? It must be a senior scale committee must be there. इसका मतलब है level 1 to level 1 तो RRC कर लेगा, level 2 to level 5 तक it is a senior scale committee, right? That is below 4200 level 6 का, and the 42 and above, right? Level 6 and above J grade committee will be there, and at least 3 members, out of whom one should be SC ST. Personal officer may be 1 grade below, right? इसका मतलब है where we are showing a minimum selection committee must be, right, senior scale committee है. सपोज मान लीजिए हम लेवल 4 का कमिटी नॉमिनेट किया टेक्नीशियंस के लिए, so it may consist, अगर मान लीजिए सीनियर स्केल लेवल 4 and mechanical department, so we are saying that one personal department officer must be there, right? One personal, and one must be from mechanical, and one must be, right, any one of the officer. So here from personal department I am saying that 1 grade below also okay manage ho jata, so I can nominate one of the APO as a committee, and mechanical I have to nominate one of the DME, and from DE I will nominate any other officer, I will not nominate DE. So APO will act as a committee member. In the case of personal department, 1 grade below is eligible. So similarly for J grade, right, अगर J grade में है तो हम DPO सर को nominate करेंगे, वो committee will be good enough as per the rules only, right? So efforts should be made to co-opt a female member and minority or OBC community officer also, and officers in the agreed or secret list. Agreed means whose integrity is in doubt, they should not be nominated for these selections. And nominating authority, DRM, ADRM in the division, CWM in the workshop, and PHOD and HODs in the district. And setting up of question papers के लिए कुछ the must be a bilingual question paper. Bilingual में करना है. Minimum 10 marks for the official language is must and should, and 100% objective question paper रहना है. Total 110 questions रहना है, and 100 should be attempted. And a test should be designed to test the practical problems, not the theoretical something. So question setter must provide the answer keys also. And seniority based selections, no negative marks, and for LDC there will be a negative marks will be there. And evaluation of answer sheet के लिए भी थोड़ा बहुत ये there shall not be no cutting or overwriting or erasing, and no pencil marking, only pen से करना है. अभी तो हम CBT कर दे रहे, वो क्वेश्चन नहीं आता है, cutting erasing क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आता है. For non-guested also we have started CBT, so ये क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है. And uniformity of evaluation should be ensured, no grace mark should be awarded, and if extra question is attempted, then question attempted last to be ignored. No evaluation if identity is disclosed, right? Your identity should not be disclosed on anywhere on the answer sheet. No evaluation the question without the question keys, answer keys for objective questions, right? With the answer keys only you have to evaluate the, right, answer sheets. Then panel formation, right? 60% must secure in the professional ability, and in aggregate no relaxation for the SC ST in safety post. Safety post में हम किसी को भी कुछ भी relaxation नहीं दिया जा सकता है. And non-safety also, right? Non-safety में 60% in the professional and aggregate 50%, 10% relaxation will be there in the non-safety post. And LDC without restricting the field, normal selection without seniority marks, panel as per merit. And the general selections, this volunteers from across cadres department without restriction of field of selection without seniority marks, panel as well, merit only. And the best amongst the failed scheme, right? BAF bolte isko. So in non-safety posts only, in non-safety posts for SC ST categories, right? For SC ST categories in non-safety post, and this is applicable to the PWBD also. This is applicable to the PWBD candidates also. Okay, so for them, in employees only, including Group B posts of APO, ADFM, ACM, and AMM. In case there is shortfall in the SC ST panel, as per normal standard, for them, SC ST employees secured at least 20% marks each in professional ability, record of service, and in aggregate may be promoted on ad hoc basis, right? So after 6 months, right, they will be promoted, and they will be promoted in service training. हम 6 महीने के लिए उन लोगों को हम इन सर्विस ट्रेनिंग देना पड़ेगा, right? And after 6 months, service will be reviewed, and if found satisfactory, their name will be placed in the panel on bottom of the senior. Bottom of the seniority में हम उन लोगों का नाम ऐड कर देंगे, right? So for SC STs, it will be 20% marks. If they secure 20% marks, they can be considered. If there is shortfall of SC ST panel, then only. If sufficient number of SC STs are already available, then you need not to promote them against best amongst the fail scheme. If sufficient panel is not there, then only you have to consider them for this, right? This thing. Okay, so supplementary selections, this is also very important. Supplementary examination हम कब conduct कर रहे हैं? Only to the seniority wise. General selections में हम supplementary examination conduct कर दे. The question paper for the supplementary examination should be made by the same official as far as possible. Normally, not more than one supplementary should be conducted, and supplementary selection to cater to the absentees only. And if any second supplementary is required, right, is a mandate, then it should be with the approval of the concerned PC people. And grounds for the supplementary selection will be non-intimation or late intimation. अगर किसी हम एम्प्लॉय को intimation ही नहीं पहुंचा है, then we can conduct the, if he proves that I have not received the intimation, then we can, right, late intimation or not intimation, we can conduct the supplementary. And sickness certified by authorized railway doctor, sickness authorized by railway doctor, and non-relieving of employee by administration due to exigencies of services. अगर किसी एक एम्प्लॉय को हम जब एग्जाम डेट में he was not relieved due to administrative exigencies, only these are the three only categories or conditions where we consider the candidate for the supplementary examination in general selections, where we form the panels as per the seniority. It is indirectly it says that none of these senior most employees should be deprived with the promotion. He should be given the opportunity to get clear the selection. Then trade test. So trade test will be for the promotion of artisans, it will be conducted. So promotion for semi-skilled on the basis of aptitude test except in certain category to be conducted by trade testing panel. In practice, trade test is conducted by assistant scale officer, and it will be approved by J grade officer. So maximum 6 weeks officiating permissible without passing trade test. So trade test का marks ऐसा दिया जाता है, right? So for SC ST other than safety category posts, they are eligible for 10% of relaxation even in trade test also, but other than safety category post. right? In safety category post, there won't be no relaxation. No, this thing, क्या बोलते safety matters में, there won't be any relaxations to the SC/ST candidates. So, practical, they will conduct 60, oral 40, कुल मिला के 100. Out of 100, they should secure at least 36 in practicality and 15 in oral. If they secure less than this marks, then they will be treated as a failed, and they will be recalled for the trade test again after 6 months only. एक बार फेल होने के बाद हम 6 months के बाद फिर दोबारा ट्रेड टेस्ट को बुला सकते हैं, subject to availability of the vacancies. In case of SC/ST, they are eligible for this relaxation. And refusal of promotion, right? It is discussed in para 224 of IRM volume 1. So if anyone is refused, right, promotion at the same station cannot be refused by the employee, liable for disciplinary action, right? अगर कोई employee हम same station पे, he is working at Secunderabad, we have promoted him and retained on the Secunderabad itself, at the Secunderabad itself. He cannot refuse the promotion. It will lead to the not interest to the work, and he is liable for the disciplinary action. If any employee is promoted and posted to other than the station which he is presently working, then he should be debarred for the promotion for 1 week, 1 year, right? He should be retained at the same station after retention in the same capacity, right? And he should be promoted after 1 year subject to availability of vacancies. We need not to keep any vacancy aside for him, right? After his refusal. So refusal of promotion after 1 year debarment, his or her name shall be deleted from the. अगर 1 साल के बाद हम दोबारा भी उसको हम पोस्टिंग ऑर्डर दे दिया, 1 साल के बाद, 1 साल डिपार्टमेंट खत्म होने के बाद, even after that also, if he submits a debarment, then unwilling or refusal, right, then his name should be deleted from the panel, and he can be transferred to anywhere in the existing capacity only, right? And he will become junior to all the employees of his or her panel only, right? उसका जो खुद का पैनल है वो पैनल में वो जूनियर बन जाएगा, राइट? सबको जो लोग पहले प्रमोशन ले लिया, they will become senior to this person. And erroneous promotions, right? कभी कभी हम क्या बोल, due to administrative this thing, right? Employee is eligible for promotion but he is not at all promoted. कभी कभी अभी मान लीजिए कोई एक एम्प्लॉय 1/1/2026 को वो he is eligible for promotion, right? Eligible promotion but not promoted, right? Due to administrative reasons or whatever it may be. Sometimes he may be eligible from 1/1/2026, right? But promoted from 1/4/2026, right? Both will be treated as a erroneous promotion only, right? Employee eligible for promotion but not at all promoted, employee promoted but not from the date of his actual eligible date. In both the cases, the employee shall be eligible for the promotion on pro forma basis, right? Pro forma basis, on pro forma basis, on par with his immediate junior, right? अगर किसी एक एम्प्लॉय को हम 1/1/2026 से एलिजिबल है, बट इफ वी आर प्रमोटेड हिम ऑन टुडे, राइट? ऑन टुडे मीन्स आज कितना डेट है? 11 तारीख, 11/4/2026. सो 1/1/24/6 to, right? हम fixation will be granted, right? But no areas, right, till he assumes the carriers, right? Higher fixation will be benefited, higher fixation will be granted from the date he is actually eligible on par with his junior, but no areas till he reach area till he assumes the charge. Right? So this is about the erroneous promotions. And this is one of the very, very important topic, right? So many people get confused or doubts. What are the effects of the DR cases on promotions, right? DR cases promotion पे क्या क्या इफेक्ट देता है? कभी कभी DR केस पेंडिंग रहता है, कभी कभी DR केस क्लोज हो गया, कभी कभी DR केस क्लोज हो गया मगर पेनाल्टी इम्पोज हो रहा है. In such situations, what are the repercussions? Right? क्या चीज वो इफेक्ट करता है? That we'll see in this slide. So first is that employee under suspension. हम किसी एक एम्प्लॉय को सस्पेंशन कर दिया है, सस्पेंड कर दिए, right? So he will be not available in the office, but his name will be available in the rolls. Suspension is not a penalty. We are suspecting that he is committed some serious offense, and if his presence is there in the office, he may tamper the evidences or witnesses. Then we'll keep the employee away from his bona fide duties. Right? Employee is under suspension. He shall be alerted for the selection and written examination also. वो उसको हम written examination भी लिखवाना है, right? He shall be alerted for the selection and the written examination. If he pass in the written examination, his results should not be declared. Final panel में अगर जो employee suspension में है, if his name is coming up within that final panel, then his name should not be declared. His result should not be declared, and his name should be kept in the sealed cover procedure. Sealed cover procedure का मतलब है कुछ भी नहीं है, no result, right? No result should be published. बस उतना ही है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ भी नहीं है. हम ये कवर में डाल के फाइल में डाल के रखें. Okay? Then employee undergoing penalty of withholding of annual increment or lower stage in the time scale of pay. अगर कोई employee as on the date of that trial of panel, he is undergoing some annual increment cut in pension, annual increment cut हो रहा है, then he shall be called for the selection, shall not be promoted during the penalty period or currency of the penalty. जब तक वो पेनाल्टी होगा जब तक हम उसको प्रमोट नहीं करेंगे, बट ही इज एलिजिबल फॉर प्रमोशन फ्रॉम आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ हिज पेनाल्टी. Then SF5 proceedings are pending against an employee. Proceedings pending. Proceedings का मतलब है अभी तक उसको हम SF5 चार्ज शीट दे दिया, इंक्वायरी हो रहा और कुछ स्टेज में है, we are not at reached for the imposition of penalty. Penalty अभी तक impose नहीं किया. Then shall be alerted for the selection and written examination, and no results should be published. Right? And SF11 proceedings. SF5 आप लोगों को मालूम है, this is a major penalty. And SF11 is a minor penalty. So he should be alerted for the selection and written examination. WE का मतलब है written examination, and can be included in the panel and can be promoted to higher grade also. This is very interesting that even those SF11 proceedings are pending, SF5 proceedings है तो we should keep his name in the sealed cover. And SF11, there is no bar up to the promotion of the employee. He can be promoted to the higher grade also and can be included in the panel. The penalty can be imposed in the higher grade, can be affected in the higher grade. When employee imposed with the penalty of reversion to lower grade, हम किसी को OS से senior clerk बना दिया, he should not be called for the promotion, right? Because senior clerk is not a eligible category to the APO post assignment. Then important points. So minimum residency period for promotion 2 years unless a longer period is prescribed. Residency period can be relaxed in the public interest. For non-safety posts, DRM HOD is the competent authority. Non-safety posts, right? That 2 years can be relaxed also. And for safety posts, only general manager. The selection committee shall be nominated by DRM, ADRM, non-gazetted staff for Group B GM. All the committee proceedings are to be approved by the authority who nominated the committee, right? जो committee को nominate किया है, same committee will approve all the proceedings of that committee. Same committee को हम put up करना है. amendment of panel, if any, shall be issued with the approval of the next higher authority who approved the panel. अगर आप मान लीजिए ग्रुप बी पैनल है, राइट, ग्रुप बी पैनल है, तो कमिटी विल बी नॉमिनेटेड बाय द जीएम and GM is the appointing authority or committee something, right? Appointing authority कुछ भी. Okay, so if there is any modification in panel, GM से higher authority को जाना है, right? Next higher authority, so it should go to railway board, right? अगर वो panel is approved by ADRM, then it should go to DRM. If it is approved by CPO admin, right, it should go to PCPU. Okay, like that. So it should be, if any amendment is required, it requires the approval of the next higher authority. And there is no discrimination in considering the PWBD employees against the UR category posts. Then APARS. For this thing, non-selection post हम अपार्स का बेस में करेंगे. So for non-gazetted, previous 3 years का ले लेंगे, gazetted previous 5 years, and outstanding दिए तो 5 मार्क है, very good 4, good 3, average 2, below average 1, and benchmark will be for level 6 posts, it is out of 15, it is 6, and level 7 posts, it is out of 15, it is 8. So ad hoc promotions due to exigencies of services where court cases pending or any injunction orders have been issued by the court case है तो हम ad hoc promotions भी दे सकते हैं. Ad hoc promotions followed by regular promotion, so without any break they are eligible for the fixation of the seniority. Then special provisions to the SC/ST employees, pre-promotional training, ये already हम बात कर चुके हैं, right? So this is 60 hours, 3 to 4 or 15 to entire syllabus clear करना, safety post and group B to 10% marks relaxation in non-safety, and group B में no best amongst the fail ही रहता है, no this 10% relaxation नहीं रहता, only best amongst the fail scheme, only if if sufficient employees are not there. Then selection of persons on deputation, the benefit of next below role, right? Next to below role is allowed to the officers working outside regular line in dispensation of the requirements of 1 for 1 and promotion of at least 1 junior, right? On par with their junior, they will be promoted on next below role. This is already covered, ऊपर cover हो गया. So this is with regard to this selections of gazetted as well as non-gazetted promotion policy in the Indian Railways.
Yeah, sir. Narsimha garu.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, sir. Is presentation is over, sir? Class is over?
Class over, sir.
Yeah. Can I take any queries, or would you postpone to tomorrow or any other day?
Tomorrow we'll see, sir.
Okay.
Because it's already 10.
Sir, tomorrow you are going to take one more session, na? Okay, it is up to you, sir. It is up to you. Yeah. Participants, the faculty will take the queries in the next session. Yeah. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, thank you, participants. Please join tomorrow morning, MCQ practice session. Tomorrow morning, please join. Okay?
Please, sir, upload the write-up, sir.
Sir, please share PPT of normal morning session.
Yeah, I will share the write-up in the group.
Thank you, sir. लेके क्वेश्चन था, सर.
Yeah, tomorrow morning session, practice session.
Sir, please share today's morning session PPT.
Yeah, I'll post tomorrow. Everything I'll post
Tomorrow
tomorrow.
morning at what time, sir?
Yeah, every day it is normal, sir, 6 o'clock.
6 a.m. or 10 a.m., sir?
6 to 7:30.